Do you know the real difference between an introvert and an extrovert? The answer might surprise you. Hi, I'm Dr. Gordon, and I study psychology and personality. When I ask my students this question, they often give me one of two answers. The first being that extroverts are just people who like to socialize. These are folks who like to be out with their friends, go to parties, things like that. And that introverts are the opposite. These are folks who like to stay indoors, they like to read a lot, they like to be by themselves. That's not quite right. The other answer that I get is that extroverts are folks who gain energy or sort of recharge when they're out with people, when they're socializing, when they're doing things outside, etc. And then introverts are, again, the opposite, that they like to recharge by being by themselves, by staying indoors, by being alone. This is a little bit closer to what the true answer is, but it's still not quite on the nose. Here's the truth of it. And, well, first just think about this. Where are the two places that you can spend your psychological time? What are the two things, broadly, that you can be focused on? Well, really, it's just, are you focused internally? That's one place that you can be. You can be thinking about your feelings. You can be in your thoughts. You can be in your intuitions. You can be trying to figure out, who am I as a person? How do I feel about this? What do I think about this? Or you can be outside of yourself. You can be playing games with folks. You can be interacting with things. You can maybe even be thinking about the things outside of your body, outside of yourself in your head. Well, this is the real difference between an introvert and an extrovert. Extroverts are folks who spend most of their psychological time outside of themselves. That is to say, they're focused mostly on the things going on outside of them, around them. That might be other people, that might be projects, that might be things that they're doing, music that they're listening to, things that they're even just observing. But their focus is primarily outwards. Now, contrast this with the introvert whose focus is primarily inward. They're thinking mostly about not necessarily themselves, but how they see the world or how they feel about them things or how their logic comes together. This is the real difference, and of course, everybody can do both of these things. Everybody can spend time outside of themselves and probably does, and everybody can spend time inside of themselves and probably does. The true difference between an introvert and an extrovert is, which do you do more of?